Good evening everyone and welcome to the stream. And welcome in Helsinki, Finland. So that's the place where we start today. So we do a flight from Helsinki to Prague. So two payware airports, and we fly the FENIX A320. So welcome. Guys at night, good evening. A very good evening to you, mate. I hope you are doing fine and thanks for joining. Also Vicky Crazy, if I pronounce that correctly. If not, my excuse. So hi, welcome to the stream. Hope you are doing fine and thank you for subscribing yesterday. It was on the end of the stream. I could not mention it, but I will do it now. So thank you and welcome to the family. So tonight a longer flight, 1 hour and 58 minutes, something like that. So yeah, we will prepare. So like I said, payware airport. I will not do the totally overview, but what I find nice of this airport is the ground textures. They are actually very nice and done. So I love it. The colors are very nice. It looks yeah, real. Vicky Cressy, okay, thank you. I will remember that. So my excuse if I didn't do that right. So the airport, we see in a lot of payware airports that those screens here have the French colors, blue, white and red. We see that a lot in the payware airports. And then we will see how we'll fly tonight with us. I see 3 planes here, so I know who this is. This is Knight at Night. I'm 100% sure of that. And then we have another one here. I don't know who that is. And then we have my plane right here. So the Finnair, the FENIX A320 200. So first things, we will start with GSX. And request boarding.
Boarding requested.
And in the meantime, I put the webcam on so the people can see me. Hello, that's me. So welcome once again to the stream. So 1 hour and 58 minutes around that we will fly today in this beautiful aircraft, the A320 from FENIX. So one of the best airplanes available for the Microsoft Flight Simulator. So another thing that I need to do, that is a new sky. Yesterday we had a score of 9 and we made a profit of $5,386 and we will try to do better today. So we can start our flight right here. And I need to board the crew first.
Pilot's boarding starting.
And then I need to go to my flights and need some information about the passengers and cargo. Very important. And then what else we can do? We can jump into the cockpit. Alright. So we can turn that on. Need that later. So external power available, so we start that. Batteries 1 and 2. Fuel pumps 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 1, 2 and 3. Crew supply, and we go to the nav lights that are on. So that's it for now. Then we go to the FMC, or the MCDU, sorry. There we go. Then we go to the init page. We do the init request. Hope it works because I didn't check it.
Your crew has boarded. Passengers boarding starting.
Alright, we will align that. And there we go. Back to the init page. Our flight number for today is WPA. And then we have a 57 Lima. And that's our flight number. And then next what we need is the cruising altitude. That's 38,000 feet, so 380. And cruise index is 9. There we go. So everything is in for now. You can also put the block fuel in already. So block fuel is 8,571, so 8.6. So there we go. We go to the flight plan. And I also need to check if our plan is still alright. So I'm looking for a nav graph. So when things are still good, so runway 33 for departure and runway 24 for arrival. So departure, runway 33. That's this one. And from there we go to Valo 3P. I have to check that also with my Discord, so that is correct. Then destination, arrival, that is a runway 24. No. ILS 24 right here. And then we go to Golo 4S, that's this one. We execute, insert and execute. There we go. And then we can check our flight plan. And go step by step. Mostly in the FENIX and the plan will be pretty much alright. I've never issues. So we see that we have a discom. So we go to that manual, so we can delete that. For that I need to go to a little nav map. Erasu. We need to find that, Erasu. Okay, from there we need to go to PR 532. I will put that in, PR 532. And then we get rid of that manual. We'll check the first one. And then we can clear that manual. And clear that discon as well. Alright. So PR 532 is right here. And then we go to, yeah, seems to be fine. Clear this one as well. Then we can insert that.
Refueling truck.
And then we have our flight plan right here. So seems to be fine.
Please don't load aircraft until the fuel truck arrives and ask to do it.
One problem that I see is that the waypoints that it gives here, FF24, I don't see them on my map.
Catering vehicles are on their way.
So we'll try one more. And I believe that is a PR619. We'll try that. PR619, and we place that right here.
Aircraft until the fuel truck arrives and ask to do it.
Alright, that's good. We clear that flight discom, and then insert that. Alright, flight plan is in. And then we go right here. Import from SimBrief, dismissed. Okay, ground service, mass and balanced. And then we need to put our people in. So 141, we will change that. $141, and then we have a 3,560. 3,560. Okay, 3,006. And then for the fuel we need 8,006. That's correct. Alright. So we wait until we can start fueling, and then
Please use your airplane fuel system to set the desired fuel quantity.
and that's right now. Alright. Everything is in. So the jet bridge is going away. That's good. Then we go to our next page here. So takeoff runway is 33. And packs are on. Okay, 22 degrees. And then it's 67.3 and 28. Back here, second page. So 67.3 slash 28.0, and then it will calculate. Or not. Why it takes so long? We can also calculate the V speeds already. So we have a little issue, it don't want to calculate. Did I forget something? We go to the performance page. Yeah, we first need to be right here, second page. Normally it should calculate, but it's not working. Maybe I need to check my plan here. So we have it now. Alright, that's in. And we go to the performance page. And we see that we have flaps 2 up 0.1. Flaps 2 slash up 0.1. And we put that right here. Flex temp is 59. And then V speeds are 146, 146 and 149. So V1 is 146. VR is 146 as well. And then we have V2 149. So that is in. And back to init page. And then we go to the wind request. Okay, we insert, and that's in. Right, it seems only Knight at Night is flying with me tonight. And Mr. Joe is still sleeping. Michael, hey there all. Welcome to the Simulate. Hope you are doing fine. So thanks for joining. It's a weekend, so yeah. We have a little bit of a longer flight, and normally I do a flight this week on Friday, but I need to go somewhere tomorrow, so I don't need to work. So that's why. Joe, good evening, entering. Hope you're all well. Just woke up, but we'll try to catch you in the air. Okay, thank you very much, Joe, and thank you for waking up so early, as always. So I hope you slept well. Like that night, hello to Knight, to Michael, yeah. And Michael, yeah, just woke up too. All right. All right, let's continue. 38,000 feet for this plane. Can turn on those. Come on. And Michael, you spotted some planes today in Schiphol. Oh, nice, nice, nice. For a short bit, was driving by. All right. So what planes did you see, Michael? And that night, a good morning to Joe Trimboli. I'm sure we will see you up in the sky. Of course, we will see him, like most of the times. QNH is set. That can go up as well. We set our transponder for now. I think we are pretty much ready. We still have 11 minutes. So everything is set already. And Michael, lots of KLM 737s, of course. And then Embraers, of course. So we at Brussels Airport, we don't see a lot of 737s. We see mostly the A320s. So that are the most common airplanes at Brussels Airport. And sometimes we see Ryanair or KLM, Sun Express, I believe, as well with the 737s. Also Tarom is flying in them. But the most common airplanes at Brussels Airport are the A320s, also A321s, and then yeah, a few A330s, and sometimes a 747, 767, I believe, from Delta, and then the A350s and 777s. Kevin Davis, good morning for you. Hope you are doing fine, and thank you for joining. And then Kevin Davis, hi Vicky Cressy, Joe Trimboli, David Knight at Night, Michael, and yeah, thank you very much, mate. Hope you are well, Michael. So it seems like Knight at Night is depart already. Oh, is already there. All right. Okay, so Ignite is ready, so I will put my APU on. There we go. And that was not needed. So let's see, pushback. Where we need to go for the pushback, left or right. It seems pushback tail to the right. Then we go to runway 33. So what are the wind conditions? Sorry for my voice. So we have departure 7 knot headwind, 6 knot on the side, so cross. And for a rifle we have a 13 knot headwind, so that's fine. Our FU is starting. You can see the heat out of this. Good night, tail to the right. Okay, thank you. So it's very weird, this window or this part of the terminal is open. I think it's very dangerous. Like, you can literally oh, it's closed. From here it looks open, as you see. You can fall, but actually it's closed. I didn't see that. I thought I saw it only from the inside to say that is pretty dangerous. Okay, but it's closed. My mistake. Come in, maybe grab something to drink, Davey, if you need to make your voice better. Well, drinking is not really helping today, because we went to there's a party actually here in my village, so it's a yearly weekend party, something like that. And tonight it was for the kids, so we went there, but I didn't feel well, and I was laying down a little bit when I came home on my bed. It's a bit better now, but I'm struggling with the air and also with my voice sometimes. Good night, all is good. Thank you to Carwin. And Carwin Davis, I saw my mom yesterday afternoon. Oh, nice. I hope you had a great time with her, mate. So it's nice that she made some time for you. Always nice. So a last check here to see that we have everything. Performance page also. Alright, so I think it's time for pushback. So we go to GSX and then prepare for pushback. So we still have 6 minutes, but we have some margin.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Alright. Kevin, she brought me a cup of tea yesterday at cafe. Oh, nice. I got it for free. Very nice. You see, sometimes you just need to talk to each other, and then if she has time, she will make time for you.
Bypass pin inserted.
It's very important that you do that, and it's for everyone good. So no Miss Lazy today. So push back tail to the right, and that's what we need. Then put levers down, ignition on. Oh yeah, we need to dismiss all the things here before we can do something. Ground service, and we turn that off.
Locking gear.
And Carabin, she has a funny character. She says yes, then she say not sure, maybe or no. If I make time to meet her. Oh, okay. Well, sorry to hear that.
Release parking brakes.
So release parking brakes.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at wheel.
Alright, so we can start at, well, engine number 2 as starting. Karen, but she's fine. Well, that's nice to hear. Very nice to hear. But sometimes I think people don't make enough time for each other, so that's why I'm saying it. Talk to your mother, and maybe she can make some more time. Kevin, I sent you a message on Discord yesterday for the new subscriber. Yes, I saw it. Thank you very much, mate. Thanks for your help. I really appreciate that. It was just on the end of the stream, so I couldn't reply anymore when I saw it. But thank you very much.
Parking brakes.
So parking brake set.
Waiting your confirmation for good engine start.
Alright, so we go back to GSX. Our first engine is started, so confirm good engine start.
Good engine start. You can disconnect.
Unlocking gear.
Okay, so we start engine number 1. Of course, I forgot one of the lights. Beacon light.
Helsinki ground Finnair 389er with Echo request taxi for takeoff departing straight out.
Finnair 389er taxi to and hold short of runway tree using taxiway Yankee Delta Golf
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed.
on 118.6.
Left is clear. Right is clear.
Taxiing hold short runway tree via taxiway Yankee Delta Golf Yankee November Finnair
Okay.
389er.
So they also give us a runway 33. Then we can put the brake ducts on, and then we put this on max for taxi. We wait until engine number 1 is stable or available right now, so we can turn ignition off. We set flaps to number 2, and we can turn off APU bleed and APU master switch. We put taxi lights on, and then we are ready for taxi. Gavin, this man has an accent, yes. That's the nice thing about it. So they have accents. So Mr. Knight at Night is already there. So we have two of the same planes. Now I don't know what livery Knight at Night has, but it will not be Egypt Air, because that we always are seeing. But they will use another livery. Flaps are down. So flaps stand 2. Kevin, the one that talked with good engine start. And the Knight Knight is flying EasyJet. Alright. So we are ready for taxi. So parking brake off. And then we can start. Now this plane reacts a bit slow. But it's also a very nice plane. Now it's not the best plane that I can fly. There are other planes that I fly better, or land better, I will say that. But this is probably the best plane in the simulator. Now hopefully we have a nice update soon, that we get some better performance for the frames. We'll also have other engines, also other sounds for the engines. We can choose between the engines. And Kevin, only 2 pilots are joining, or Michael. So Joe will join. You will see him popping up when we are flying. And Kevin got my shade in the washing machine. Oh, nice, nice, nice. So clean and fresh smelling sheet. And Michael, I can join now. I will get a faster plane to keep up. Alright. I wonder what that will be. So in the meantime, it's a 9:31, so that's good. Perfect timing. Also, this plane I'm struggling with, or I have a problem with the levers and the thrust reverse. Actually, it seems that I have that with all the planes that have thrust reverse. Suddenly, nothing is working anymore. And there is an Egypt Air passing me. He is in a rush. Alright. Cabin 732 in New Zealand, 5:32 in Australia, both a Saturday morning. Well, here it's Friday evening. Cabin must be kind at night trying to beat Davy. Yeah, it seems so. So we hold short here, and then we prepare for takeoff.
Helsinki Tower Finnair 389er at runway 33, ready for departure, straight out departure.
Finnair 389er, QNH 29er, decimal 85, wind 290 at 7. Departing straight
Michael, oh, I have to update the game. Yes, there was yesterday an update, surprisingly.
For takeoff, runway 33,
I didn't know
Finnair
it,
389er.
so yeah, I also need to do that just before the stream. But I saw it around 8:30, 8:20 something. So I had just time enough to update and start everything up. But I was also surprised. But it seems to be an update for the 787 and the 747 and stuff. The Garmin GPS 3000 and stuff. Well, all those things are updated. I saw a message from GH77 that he was testing the Dreamliner. He didn't do a flight with it, but he did cold and dark start, and it seems to be promising. All right, let's see. Let's check everything. Flaps are set. We can also set our thing here. Okay, that is set as well. Here everything is set. Alright, I think we are pretty much ready for departure. Takeoff config check. Alright, that's ready as well. Good night, I can't see you. Oh. I can see you perfectly. In cabin, it says Cathay Pacific chooses the Christchurch for seasonal return, but no pre-flights for South Island by December. All right. So there's Kned at night again. And so he's testing some things out so he can see me, and hopefully it works. Judge and Bully, I hope the onboard announcement doesn't wake me up today. Maybe I missed it. No, I don't have one for Finnair. Cloud at night is ready. Alright, mate. I'm ready as well. So I don't have one for Finnair, so that's why I cannot do it. Alright, so we set our timer. We spool up the engines already, and we leave a little bit of a gap. There we go. Joe, good. Lol. And Kevin, good luck to all pilots. Thank you very much, mate. We try to keep that centered. So far, so good. I miss a bit those call outs in this plane, so hopefully that will come in the next update as well. Just like a steam train. Alright, V1, rotate. Positive rate of climb, gear up. And then we go to climb mode. There we go. And why we have an alarm. Alright, flaps 1. Always stay together. What we have here? Let me check. Auto throttle limited. Why is that? One is not in position. Alright, that was the problem. And still not. There's night. And here are we. Okay, we make our turn. That's the airport. So it's a nice airport. I like the ground textures. Very nice. So
Helsinki approach Finnair 389er is type Airbus, 4 miles northwest of Helsinki, 2,600 feet. Request clearance to transition Charlie airspace.
flaps retracted.
Helsinki approach. Squawk 6644.
Squawk 6644 Finnair 389er.
Michael got to do the graphics driver update too. Alright. There's also an optional download for France, so the city update France. I also believe it's for Belgium as well and another country. Also beautiful scenery here. At night, right in front of us. At night, I was watching Flight Expo live. Oh, was there a live stream? I didn't know that. So we go to standard. So Flight Expo 23 opening presentation. All right. And then also SimWings Munich Airport V2 released for Microsoft Flight Simulator. So Munich and V2. And then Asobo Studio and working title AAU2 released for Microsoft Flight Simulator. That's about that 787 Dreamliner and 747. And yeah, the GPS updates.
121.3 Finnair 389er.
Tim, welcome to the stream. Hope you are doing fine, mate. So, evening, my friend. Welcome, welcome. Hope you are doing fine. I hope you are not too warm. I'm sweating. And Ignited Night Trustmaster showed a new Cougar joystick and throttle. It's a Warfare controller for $500. Alright, okay. Something else then. It looks very nice for DCS. Yeah, well, yeah. That price also. It's very expensive, mate. Yeah. Alright. Nice plane. Nice view. Who don't love this plane? We have also our cabin. But it's not what it needed to be. I thought it was modeled or painted. Of course it looks a little bit different. I thought it was a custom cabin, but maybe it is a custom cabin because the seats are different. Alright, 11,000 feet, lights can come off. And we are good to go. Seatbelt sign off. Peel again, go to the bathroom. And Knight is still in front of me here, 12,000 feet. Alright, we are just a little bit lower. Tonight I launched the sim earlier to avoid any surprises. So right, that's nice. That's always a good idea. That's why I always prepare 1 hour on up front. And Mr. Joe is right there. So we say farewell to Finland, to Helsinki, and then we go to Prague. 1 hour and 58 minutes later, we will be in Prague. So also Paver Airport, also a real route that we fly. So every flight almost is a real route. If I don't mention it, it's still real, and only if I mention that it's not real, it is not a real one. So next week we have one coming up that is a or was a real route, how you say that, but it is not not by the company that we will fly, so it was another company actually. Cat at Night IQ8 pilot XP72 Captain Canada, all are there at the Expo. Yeah, well, that doesn't surprise me. Now for me it's a bit far to go and I have nothing to search there actually. I don't know anyone, and it's a bit far for me. And as a small YouTuber, I have nothing to do there. So in the meantime, we just do a flight. And in the meantime, we have also 11 likes, so thank you guys for liking the stream. And Kevin, I made my vitamins hot drink, Cadbury hot chocolate. Alright. Nice. Yesterday I was drinking my raspberry and strawberry drink that I mentioned the day before, so it was very nice. Also my son liked it. The only thing is it's quite expensive. Hi Kevin to Tim, hope you are well. Kevin, Knight at Night also midnight with a Maverick. So our Finnair. Now Joe has also a very nice livery. There is an animal on the wing or here, I don't remember, it's here or on the wing. There is an animal, I don't remember which one it is, but on this livery it's an animal, very nice. So meantime I can give you something about Finnair. So Finnair is of course from Finland, and they are founded on November 1, 1923, right? And then base or main hub is Helsinki. And then the fleet size is 79 aircraft, and the average fleet age is 12.8 years old. They have the ATR for the ATR 72, 12 planes. They have the A319, the 100, 5 planes. Have the Airbus A320, the 200, the one that we are flying, 10 planes. And they have the Airbus A321, the 200, 15 planes. The Airbus A330-300, 8 planes. And they have the Airbus A350-900, and they have 17 planes of that type. So we see that sometimes at Brussels Airport. They also fly the A321 to Brussels Airport, but lately they came a lot with the A350. And they have also the Embraer ERJ-190. So they have 12 planes of that type as well. So that makes a total of 79 planes for Finnair. Right, I can see Joe behind. Yeah, he was on the airport when I saw him. And then Tim, very well, thank you. Just back in from my draft birthday celebration. All right. Nice. Was it your birthday today, Tim? And Karin, don't go near it. And it was at a supermarket yesterday, and I saw bottles of Coke and cans, and I said to myself, walk away. Yeah. Karin, they have A319s. Yep, five A319s. And Tim, well, I'm 60, and it's this week. So you need to grow. Okay, so Tim, happy birthday to you, mate, and happy 60th anniversary. So yeah, well done. 60 is a nice age. I'm coming closer as well to the 60. No, it's I still need to pass the 50, but it's not a long way to go anymore. Yeah, it's nice. Kevin, they were all looking at me, staring to coke. Yeah. Oh, we have a TBM on our left at 10,000 feet. And Knight at Night is at almost 27,000 feet. We passed 27,000. And Karin, happy birthday to Tim. And Joe is still on the ground. And Karin, my birthday is in 2 months. 33 years old I will be. That's also a nice age. I already passed that long a time ago. I'm still feeling good. That's a long time ago. Okay, brake fans can go off. What else can go off? Nothing. I think we are completely settled up. Knight at Night, today is my birthday at Carmen Davis. Oh, Knight, it's your birthday as well. So, happy birthday to you. So, yeah, nice. I didn't know that it was your birthday today. So, congrats, mate. And Davis, 34 and next year. Joe, to Knight at Night, happy birthday. And Karin as well, happy birthday to Knight at Night. And Knight at Night, thank you, right. No, my birthday will not be in this year anymore, so that will be something for next year. And Karin, best wishes to Ignite It. Very kind of you, Karin. So we are climbing to 38,000 feet. And Joe, November for you. Alright, November. Still some time to go. There's freezing temperatures again here. I think it will be early summer for you then, or spring, somewhere. Karin, when is your birthday, Davey? Well, my birthday is in February. Yeah. In February. That is my birthday. Then I will get... And I always need to think, because the last years I always confused. Michael, November here too. Alright. So I will get, I believe 48. Something like that. More or less. Well, it's not so important anymore. Once you have that age, it doesn't matter 1 year more or less. If you are small, like a kid, then the first big thing was 12 years old for me. Then I could sit in front of the car on the front seat when you were 12 years old. The next big thing is 16 years old in my time then, and you could drive a motorcycle like 25 or 40 kilometers an hour or something. Yeah, and then the next one was 18, because then you could drive a car. Yeah. And Joe, someone else's birthday is soon. Did you get your inflatable pool, Davey? No. I didn't get that. But I did an order for the surprise of my son, and I'm still waiting for it. So normally it will arrive around 27. Yeah, I will show it on if I have it. I will show it on the stream. Then you can, and I will also say my thoughts about it when we test it out. So that is yeah, something for next week. Yeah. But it has also to do with water. And Karin, 7 months left till your next. Yes. Karin, my mom and dad are 1 year apart. My dad is 60 and my mom 59. Alright. And my dad and I haven't seen in in years. Oh yeah. Yeah, you told me 4 years or so, 4 or 5 years that you didn't see him. So sorry to hear that, mate. So 34,000 feet. Also Knight is almost at 34,000 feet. And we go to 38,000. And where is Mr. Joe? I see some movement. But we have 2 names, so who is moving? I think it's Joe. Yeah, it's Joe that is moving 3,000 feet. And we go to the progress page. And that is located right here. And then we put our destination airport in. So that is LKPR. LKPR. And then we can see 605 nautical miles to go. So it's a longer flight today. So to be exact, it is 1:58. 1 hour 58. In the meantime, we are 20 minutes in the air. No, we are still on the correct direction. We follow night at night, so that will be correct. And Kevin, I like how David looks for others with a name announcement. Thank you. So, back to my channel. Alright, here we go. Now, someone catched me when I was doing some preparation for next week. And it's someone with very good eyes. So he saw me moving planes and locations, stuff like that, so he knows what we will fly next week. Come in 2 hours at least, the flight, yes. So now I was making screenshots, and now the screenshots are not ready. I just took them in the sim, still need to prepare them and upload them. So I didn't have the time anymore to prepare the one for a Monday, but maybe I will do it after the stream or tomorrow or so. But for Monday we fly Air North, and we fly from Yellowknife in Canada to Whitehorse in Canada as well. And we do that with the PMDG 737-600. So that is for a Monday. Then we have Tuesday. Then we fly actually from Taiwan to the Philippines, so to Manila. And that's RPLL, yeah. Manila Airport in the Philippines, that's Ninoy, whatever. And we do that with the British Aerospace 146-300. So that is also a real route from, I don't know from what year it is, but it was flown by another company and not by the company that we will fly, because we will do that with Cebu Pacific. Then Wednesday we have the farming simulator, and then Thursday we fly from South Korea to Japan, and we do that with the PMDG 737-800 and a Jeju Air, if I pronounce that correctly. And then also Friday we will have a flight, and then we have a flight from Toronto, Canada to Halifax, Stansted, also in Canada, and we fly the Airbus A310. Now I promised Drix that we will fly the A310 next week, but normally this one was actually for the week after, because I put the 146 in. But because of that, next week I put this first, and the one that actually comes first, I put that for the week after Monday. So that are the flights, so the 146, the A310, and the 737-600 and 800. That are the flights for next week. So no A320, no ATR. Joe, I was waiting for you to be airborne to join you. I was laughing when you kept moving around and changing planes. It was fun being Merlina. Yeah, I didn't notice that you were there. I didn't see it. Last time I saw it, that you were came behind me, because I wasn't flying. But now I was just doing the flight, the screenshots, and I needed to go out the simulator again, because sometimes if I load the 737, there are some things missing. My yoke is turned to the left, the parts are missing, nothing is working. So yeah, I needed to restart and then do it again. In the meantime, I also installed some airports, and then I was missing an airport. I said, what? Okay, then again. Eventually everything worked out. I have the screenshots, but still need to make them in DaVinci Resolve and then put them online or on YouTube. Kevin Davis on the 14th of July here in New Zealand. It's Matariki Day. What's that? And Joe, I also saw Peter DR on boarding. All right. Matariki Day. I think I already heard from it, because did you say last year something about it as well? Because it sounds familiar. So we are almost at cruising altitude, so that means a vitamins level. And then you know what that means. Then we will grab some vitamins and yeah, we take a 1 minute break. Once we get there, well, after 26 minutes we reached 38,000 feet. Seems United Night is at 36,000. And Joe, yes, there's a lot of work involved. Sometimes we don't realize how much effort is put into setting up the streams. Well done, thank you very much. Yeah, it's a lot of work, and sometimes it goes pretty fast if I'm lucky. Sometimes it takes ages to find a flight. That is the hardest work, finding a flight. Then also taking the screenshot, because you need to load a simulator, and I make first my planning for the whole week, then I load the simulator, take the screenshots. But sometimes I need to go out, I forgot something, a livery or an airport or something, so I need to go out once again and restart or install, restart, you know, and that takes a lot of time. Yeah, also the screenshots, and fill everything in, put everything together. Yeah, there's a few hours that I'm busy with it. Before it took me almost the whole day. Now I can do it a little bit faster, because the workflow is better. I also have some tricks, and yeah, it goes already a little bit faster, but still it's very time consuming. And it's not the nicest job, I think, because that is the thing that I don't like so much, because it's a lot of time involved, and yeah, in meantime I cannot do anything else. I can also not fly, and sometimes I have a little bit of time, and then I put my flight ready, and then I fly, and then in meantime I'm busy with some planning. So yeah. Kevin Davis, what is Matariki, and why is it celebrating Marataki? Now it comes. Difficult words. Thank you, Kevin. The Tau Au Mori. Jesus. The Ara Encyclopedia of New Zealand Marataki. Jesus. Name for the cluster of stars, also known as the Pleiades. I will never ask a question anymore of more info about something, because then I get this. Really? Kevin, it's rise in mid-winter, and for many Maori it heralds the start of new year. We across New Zealand understand and celebrate Matariki in different ways and at different times. Okay, thank you for the information. I'll try to remember. Joe, maybe you can say it better after some vitamins. I don't think so, but I will try. Okay guys, I'm off now, as really I need to have a break now. Thank you, Karin, for the information, and I will get some vitamins to spool a bit. Alright, so we'll be back in 1 minute, and with some juice. Back. So Carvin, you love testing Davey. Alright, thank you. Thank you very much. Alright, first things first. Vitamins. Carvin, sorry about that Davey. I should put the second paragraph only. No problem, mate. No problem, but I just then you see that I'm not a native English speaker. There we go. Cheers, guys. Wow, that's fresh, cold, nice. Yeah, and some words. I'm not familiar with this word, so. Heike Kovalainen. Thank you very much, Mr. Trimboli. In the meantime, I'm prepping something as well. Karin, cheers, thank you very much, mate. So, what I'm prepping, who knows that? Who knows what I'm prepping? Karin, I see you use the spoon, yes. And don't worry, Davey, I am native English speaker and I even had trouble pronouncing it. Yeah. Well, I'm happy I'm not the only one. So what I'm prepping. Someone an idea. And Karin, I got my Sprite with me when I see you have a Coke. Alright. But there's something else as well. That's delicious. So nobody ice cream soda. Good night, cheers. Joe, very close. I will lift it up and you will see. What's this? It's a bit white. Normally it's it should be pink. But with the colors of my screen it looks very white. But it's a bit pink. So Cheers.
Finnair 389er contact Malmo Center on 118.0. Good day.
Carrying a coke float? No.
118.0 Finnair 389er.
It's actually
Malmo Center,
some nice
Finnair
vitamins in
389er
it,
flight level 380.
to be honest.
Finnair 389er
It's very tasty.
Malmo Center, continue.
It's very fresh. It's very healthy. It's like a smoothie, but then self-made. It's a strawberry smoothie. Hi Pro, Joe. Yeah, close, but it's self-made and it tastes a bit the same. And actually, this one tastes better. To be honest, yeah. There's more, yeah, even more taste because it's full with strawberry, fresh strawberry. Yeah, real strawberry. So Coke later. Well, my Coke is already open. I drink for it, but I just wanted to drink this. Now, on the Hypro, there was also the raspberry that there was in, and you also can taste that, and that is actually a very nice. That's my favorite fruit actually, the raspberry. Now here it's only strawberry, but they are very sour. That's sour, yeah. Well, and I like it, so it's very nice. You really need to test it or drink this. It's very nice. Good, good. All right, so let's continue. There is Cloud at night. So it stays a little bit lower than we are not flying in each other's way, or that's not really the problem, but on the planes, if you have your transponder on, the planes will descend to avoid each other automatically. So that's a nice system, of course, but for our live streams it's a bit annoying. Mostly I turn it off when we are close, and lately also the pilots notify me. That's nice. Like Joe and Cloud at Night, they notify me when they are coming close if I don't see them immediately. So, and then I know that I need to turn it off, otherwise we descend. Joe Trimbole, fresh Baguio as strawberries. I think they come from Spain, to be honest. I didn't read it, but I think they come from Spain. And Carvin Davis, I usually have berry smoothie. Oh yeah, my son likes blueberries, but that's not my favorite. I like more strawberry and especially raspberry. But strawberries from Baguio, well, I want to try them, and if I am there, of course, you need to try them. Because when you buy them, you also need to take them off by yourself. So you take a bucket or whatever, and you take as much you need, and then you go to the person where you need to pay for, and then you have strawberries. But when I'm there, I definitely will do that, because otherwise that's something that you really need to do when you visit Baguio. Karin Davis, a teaspoon is like mine in New Zealand, the one Davey was using. Oh, nice. Yeah, it's just a regular spoon. Alright, so then we mix it a bit with something else that is red. But from those come actually from a shop from in Germany, German shop. It's called Lidl, and I believe they have contracts with strawberry farms in Spain. So they will come from Spain. everything will be import here from to Belgium, because I don't know. Even the wheat that I have here in my garden, that will be for animals and not for consumption, and the wheat from other countries they import to make food. So we have said everything about Finnair. We have also said everything for the simulator, the new things. Oh, and I just see the Trustmaster F16 throttle quadrant system get unboxed. Alright, that's why it's so expensive. Well, yeah. But I still like the yoke of the Boeing. I wish I could have my hands on that one. Just to see the difference between this one, the Honeycomb, and the Trustmaster, the Boeing yoke. And Joe Roberto Baggio is too far, Joe. Yeah, tonight I will reduce speed. Okay, no problem. You are not so far away, mate. Because I see your plane, so you are not far away. Carwin, hi, John Roberto, and then John Roberto, hello, Carwin and Joe, night at night. So 455 nautical miles to go, and after 42 minutes. Okay, tonight, good evening to Jonah, Carwin. I tested David with, there we go again. Worry, words, John Roberto, but I could made it easier. Yeah. Thank you. So next year, I try to remember for next year that you don't need to explain it anymore. So I don't need to read it anymore. I try to do my best. Where's my notation book? And John Roberto, Carmen, I know he can't read that good. Yeah. Today I needed to sign some papers. I could not even write down my name decent. Some days I don't see good. And this morning that was a moment like that. I could not read what was written. Even if you put glasses on, it don't help. So, yeah. On Joe Trimboli to John Roberto, hello and happy birthday, birth week. Karen, I just did it for fun. Karen, I can speak Mandarin. And John Roberto, not now, Joe, so early. Mandarin, well, I cannot speak that. But you know it from your mother. I think your mother speaks Mandarin. The car in English and Mandarin. I speak Dutch, English and Apple. To Trimboli, sorry, I thought it was around now. We'll cut and paste that comment when it's closer. I will inform you, mate. But mostly I'm wrong as well. Alright, so we go outside. Mr. Finnair. Where is Mr. Joey? There we have the Beechcraft 58. Knight at Night is right here. At Carvin, you learned Mandarin at language school. Alright, nice. And I think there we have a DC3. Nice. And where is Joe? Is hiding. No Joe. Right. Let's check the map. Okay, maybe it's a little bit too far away. To Roberto Joe, even Davey has always forget my birthday, even a date he don't know. Yeah, I even forget my age, so it's the H. Joe, you haven't done go around lately? Maybe today? Don't say that. Because probably we need to do one today. I hope not, of course, because it's already a long flight. I hope I don't need to do a go around, but we never know. Joe, good things about my age is I can work it out easily from the year. Well, I will reach that. I hope I can reach that age as well. But I know what a struggle it already is sometimes, and but as long as you are healthy, it will be no problem, I believe. And carving depends on wind mainly. Well, wind is good for now. Still good, 9 knots headwind. So do we have a better option than a runway 24? No. We have also an option for runway 30. Can also take that one, but then we have more wind on the side. So runway 24 is the best option still. I believe Navigraph gave me a 06. But we had already a 9 knot wind, tailwind, so I don't know why Navigraph or Simbrief gave me that. So I changed it to 24, and it's still the best choice until now. It's also the airplane, Carwin. If you fly the Phoenix every single day, then you will get used to it, to land it, and it will be all fine. But if you don't fly it every day and you fly other planes every day, and then when you come back in the Phoenix, then you have some troubles to have a nice landing. And that will be for all the planes actually, but for the Phoenix it's a little bit, I find it a little bit more tricky, because it's also with the joystick, and mostly I fly with the yoke. So that's why real pilots don't switch all the time from plane to plane. And Kevin, I always watch the other stream when Jonah gave us a wave after giving Davey vitamins, and Davey smiled a bit on a Monday evening stream. Alright, nice, very nice. You saw me smiling. That's very rare. Cheers. Corinne, always like and you have a smile. Well, I don't smile that much. Jonah, that's a fake smile. No, it's not a fake smile, but the thing is, I don't smile a lot, because it's very hard for my muscles to get my lips up. So we are over a water now. There's also a zone where we cannot come in, but we will come in anyway. And then we go back over land, and then we prepare for our arrival at Prague. But we are still not halfway. Oopsie boopsie. Kevin, I can't smile as no top teeth. Oh, it's at bottom. And Jotri body, I'm the same as Davey for the same reason. My physical muscles don't like it. Well, for me, the most people say from, yeah, he's angry, he's always angry, but it's just, you know, you're not angry, but some people are laughing all the time. Are they happy? I don't know. Thanks, good evening, welcome to the stream, mate. Hope you are doing fine. Thank you for joining. So, welcome. And extra good morning to Carwin. It's still freaking hot. 23 degrees outside at the moment. It's already dark outside. So, still 23 degrees outside. And inside it's even warmer. And Karen, I prefer not to wear denture as so tiring. Well, I have no experience with that yet, but I can imagine. Yeah. Dexter, how is the flight going? Well, so far so good. I believe we are flying with 3. We started with 2, so me and Kite at night. Mr. Joe came later on. But in meantime he's with us. I see. He's also at 38,000 feet. Now it's not so far away, but we are between Derex and Gorpy, and that's 224 nautical miles. So let's say that he is 120 or 110 nautical miles away from me. So that's his distance from me, around that. And there's I like the route, but only it just came home. Oh, yeah, sorry to hear that. But yeah, I think it's a nice route. Now we have a long leg between two waypoints, so 224 nautical miles, and that's all over the water. Jonah, and this is David. Thank you very much. And Jordan Bullet to Dexter. Hello. Have you missed some interesting chats? Lol. And then John Roberto, hi Dexter. Dexter, oh John Roberto, I haven't seen you here for a long time. Hope you are fine. And Dexter to Joe is calling up in the chat now. Don't do that. Dexter, I'm just ghosting. What's that? Yeah, ghosting. Yeah, you're a ghost. Oh, we have some. No, we don't. Click it. Don't do it. George Ambalo, Trimboli, John Roberto. That's Dave's concentration look. Men need to use more brain power to think of the simplest thing. Yeah. And there's a scroll. Well, that's actually true, because mostly when I'm looking, I'm mostly concentrated. I'm always focused on something, or try to focus on something. So and then I cannot do two things at the same time. So smiling and focusing, that don't work together. At least for me. So the people say that I'm look angry or serious. Well, that is. I will not deny. But that doesn't mean that you're angry. Alright. So 354 nothing last ago. Dexter, did you see the Just Flight announcement about A300? Yes, I was saying about yesterday in the stream that there was an announcement from Just Flight about Airbus A300. So yeah, it's looking good. Now we need to see how about the systems and how far they are going. I think they will go pretty far. As you see, the 146, it's also, they call it the Pro series or something. It will be also Pro for the A300, so I expect a lot. So that there's a direct competition between Aerosoft and Just Flight for the A310, because there's also Inibuild, sorry. Inibuild will also build for making an A300 as well. So Aerosoft is making the A330 and Inibuild is making the A300 for Microsoft Flight Simulator. Yeah. Dexter took Night at Night a birthday. Happy birthday, mister. So yeah, we have some nice planes coming up. The A300, of course, the A330s that are coming, the A380, a free one from the fly-by-wire guys. So I'm actually really looking forward to that one. It will be a pain in the ass, I believe, for me, but I'm looking forward to it. It's not my favorite plane because it has 4 of those things on the wings. So, and John Roberto, happy birthday to Knight at Night. And then also, yeah, I mentioned already so many times the Fokkers 70 and the 100 are coming. I'm really looking forward to that one. And also the RG, but yeah, RG is pretty much the same as the 146, only it has auto land capabilities and auto thrust, more modern systems. Yeah, that's the main difference. Cargo planes, we are not sure yet if they will be included because the RG series has no cargo planes, so that thing was cancelled. They wanted to make in real life, but it's cancelled. So, but Just Flight said if there was enough interest, they would also include cargo variants for the RG if people really want it. Now, I think it's not so hard to do because they have the body and the cargo variants already from the 146. I believe they can use that, but they just wanted to keep it as realistic. But if people are interested in that, then they were thinking about to release also the cargo variants. I think it's a nice addition. And good night, thank you, Jonah Roberto. Thursday. Empty. This stream keeps stopping. Is that just me? I think so because I don't have any dropped frames. That's very rare that I have it lately, but I have no dropped a frame, not one, so far. So I think it will be at your side and not on my side, because literally I have no dropped frames, nothing. But I can be incorrect, of course. If someone else has troubles, let me know in chat. This might well be my Wi-Fi connection. Yeah, it's possible, but maybe some other people have the same problem, and then maybe it comes from me. But I don't have any dropped frames yet. But I'm expecting all the time dropped frames, because in the beginning it was always nice, and then lately it always dropped frames, but not today. And Joe Trimboli, okay here today. Alright, nice. And then Joe Dexter, I had that the other day, but it was my connection causing it. Alright, so we are just past halfway in the flight, and yeah, we are setting our course to Prague in the Czech Republic. It's a payware airport. We will check that out when we are there. Joe, halfway to the destination. Yes, halfway. Okay, tonight no problem here. And Joe, well, never mind. So 315 nautical miles. We are flying for 1 hour and 4 minutes. John Roberto, Night at Night, did David sing you happy birthday? He needs to do that. No, because then my screens will break and everyone will be deaf. So I don't want to do that. Next, I think you might fly this route over the weekend. Oh, nice idea. So I think also this is a nice one. We are still over sea, but we are coming closer to land, and then we will fly over Germany, and from there we go to Prague. Whoops. Jonah, guys, let's Davey sing happy birthday to Knight at Night. I will not do that, and I just explained that. Joe, John Roberto, a nice thought, but there are all are 8 people watching, and we want to keep them watching. Yeah, but if I start to sing, no one is watching anymore. No one. At night, lol. Yeah. So, Dexter, you are here. So, next week, Friday, we have a flight with the A310. And that flight will be from Toronto to Halifax, Stansted in Canada. So that's the flight that we have. We fly with Air Transat, and that's for Friday. Tuesday we have a flight with the 146, and we fly from Taiwan to Manila, and we do that with a 146-300 and Cebu Pacific. And Monday we have the PMDG 737-600, and we fly from Yellowknife in Canada to Whitehorse, Yukon in Canada as well. And then we have another flight on Thursday. We fly from South Korea to Japan with the 737-800. Judge Bolly, plus the happy birthday. A song is copyright, so he will get a copyright strike. Indeed. John Roberto, to it was peace be with you. What's peace? Alright, what my plane is doing? Nothing. So 200 and is that 92? Robert, okay, keep you. See you all next time, guys. Good night, everyone. Have a safe landing. Well, safe that we will see. Landing, we will land eventually. But safe, that's another thing. That's optional. Why we have those things? Joe, Night at Night, I wonder if Jonah is watching up. Watching Up in Smoke. What is that? Up in Smoke. Good night, John Roberto. Alright. So all the news is gone. Top chatter is Mr. Davis. So it took the lead again from Peter. So, but Peter is on holiday. And Judging Bolly, John Roberto, good night, and don't forget to charge your bike. Lol. And then Kevin Sleepal to John Roberto. Guys at night, I just wanted to make a small party here. Always nice, a small party. Karin, I'm taking care while Peter DR is like a reliever. Alright. Oh, we see also Malvis with the A320neo with that jet sweep with the G39, and we have what is that? A giraffe with the A320 neo. Elliot, welcome to the stream, and good evening all. I have been away for a while as it is exam week here in the UK. Hope you're all well. Well, I'm fine, and thank you for joining. Hope your exams were very good, and yeah, that you can enjoy the holiday or vacation. So it's here in Belgium, one more week it's school and then it's done. So 2 months they have vacation. 2 months. So 1 week to go. Sorry. Oh. Elliot, they continue to next Wednesday. Yep. Started on Thursday for me. Vacation for us is in 1 month and half, I believe-ish. Oh, that's late. You are in the UK, no? Yeah, you are in the UK, so why it's so late? When school starts then again? Here it starts on September 1. Actually for my son it will be September 4, but yeah. And then Elliot, good evening to Carwin Davis and Night at Night. Joe Trimboli, is that your school, Davy? What class you are in? I don't have a class. I don't have a class. And Dexter to General Roberta, good night. So I need to work, so I don't have holiday. I need to work and work. But my son is for 2 months at home until September 4. He will be home from, well, next week is his last week of school. Elliot, only private schools in the UK, and it is early, I think, and I go to public state. Alright, I didn't know that, but here in Belgium it's 2 months holiday and stop next week, end of next week, last day. Kevin Davis, luckily I don't go to school anymore. My one is finished a few years ago. Yeah. Well, I'm also happy for that mine is finished many years ago. As you see, what the people need to know now, and also even just your driver's license. It's so hard. Jotin Boli, Michael, where are you flying from and to? And Carvin Davis High School, I started year 9 to year 14. No? And Dexter, my iPad keeps switching to the lowest resolution 144. It's all a bit fuzzy. Yeah, 144, that's not a good resolution. Yeah. No, in this one I think you can go to 2K, but 1080 is also good. Even 720 will be good on your iPad, but 144 is a bit low. Elliot, I can go to solo at the end of this year, and I turn 16 finally. But after these exams, I need to start studying air law. And then, what is that? PCIe Max next year. Busy time. What is that? I will not ask it because otherwise you will come with some difficult terms and words and like Mr. Carwin. Kevin Davis added Aslan class. What is Aslan class? I'm not familiar with that. Dexter Whittle's productions therefore looking very musketeer. Yeah. And Joe Trimboli and the A-Team TV show finished the same year I left school. Only one of those was a sad thing. Yeah, the A-Team, yes. The A-Team. That's a long time ago. But here in Belgium they still play it somewhere in the afternoon. Late afternoon. I saw, because my son sometimes he was watching it, he enjoyed it. He was like 4 years old or maybe 5 years old. Yeah, he liked it. So we'll check our flight plan, then we see what altitude we need to be for our arrival. Come on. So much waypoints. So 1300, so we need to go to, let's say, 3000. Don't do that, idiot. Come on. So sensitive. Alright, 3000 feet. They should be right back. Elliot, the GCSE is our qualification from school to get jobs. Then we have an A level, which I will do. And Kevin, Aslan class is a life work experience type thing. Alright, okay, thank you. And Kevin at different locations. And Joe, apparently they were huge in the Netherlands, and as a cast went there a few times for the fans. Alright, I didn't know that. But I was young at that time. So, but I was also watching the A-Team with Face, Murdoch, Hannibal, BA. Always nice. I think that is the team that shot the most bullets and was actually never accurate. Never. They lost a lot of bullets, they spilled a lot of bullets, but they were never accurate. Never. So now we see more and more people here. We have even a dolphin in an A320 Neo. Joe, like him, I haven't grown up yet. Wow. Never grow up, then you will feel old. So stay young. And do your thing. Alright. So I do a refresh. And still Carwin, that is in lead. So we have 15 likes. Thank you guys for liking the stream. I really appreciate that. I'd like to have 5 more. And then we have 20. Always nice to have that. And then after the weekend, yeah, we'll be back and we start flying again on Monday. Kevin Davis said I'll be right back, no problem. So Monday, a new week, we will have 4 flights and 1 cheese butter thing. So that will be for next week. Trimboli, yep, you got it right, but they deliberately missed the targets. Couldn't have blood and guts on the kids show. Yeah, that's true. I know why this, but it was so, yeah, they were shooting so much and then never hit something. Never. So yeah, they spilled a lot of bullets, but of course I understand why it was, because yeah, kids were watching it as well. You know, it's like MacGyver. I was also watching MacGyver, but also never blood. So, and he was always very lucky, MacGyver, because he had all the tools every time, wherever he was, he had all the tools to do something, to make something. He was really a lucky guy. And also the A-team, they were also very lucky. And also something that they could make and stuff, and to break out. Everything was always there. But it was always nice to see. Yeah. Also, I was watching Knight Rider in the time. Airwolf was also watching Baywatch. Joe, they are my top 2 shows in the 80s. Yeah. Well, I was watching that too, and then after I was also watching, and that's something totally different. Starkey and Hutch and ships, yes, and what was the other ones? Not Starkey. I was not watching Starkey and Hutch. The Dukes of Hazzard. There we go. Yes, the Dukes of Hazzards. I was watching that, but Starkey and Starsky and Hutch, not so much. Ships, yes. Dukes of Hazzard, of course. Yeah. And Joe, you liked the Fall Guy. Which one is the Fall Guy? It's weird that all the planes disappear all the time. It was full in front of my nose. Now all the planes disappear. So I guess also Joe and Guide at Night disappeared. Yeah, there we go. So I'm flying alone. I hope they can fix that. And that night, the Sand and Steve Austin. No, don't say me anything. But I was a bit later. I think it was beginning of the 90s, and I was watching actually something totally different, and that was Beverly Hills 90210. I was watching that. That was in the 90s, beginning 90s, I believe. Kind of night. What about Muppet Show? I also watched that with Miss Piggy and the 2 old guys that were sitting up the theater there upstairs. Were always nice. Joe, absolutely. Dukes of Hazzard, Roscoe Coltrane was my favorite character. Yeah, well, for me the favorite character was a car. Nice car. Yeah, those good. Oh, well, I just wanted to say it. Night, the good old days. Yes, those things that don't make it anymore now. Even the cartoons are too violent. Also in our time, when you were watching Tom and Jerry, they blew up each other. Yeah, it's very violent actually. But they never died. But in those times I was watching television, and now I don't watch any television. If I turn on the television, it's just for the Formula 1, and that's it. Now my son also don't watch television that much. Sometimes he turns it on. He turns it on frequently, but it's more for his Xbox that he do that. But other than that, I don't watch much television, so actually we don't need it. I don't have time for television, and my son is not really interested in it, so why we need to watch television and or have a television for the Xbox? A nice scenery here, it seems. Alright, where are we? Where's my top of descent? Alright, there we have still 2-3 waypoints to go. And Joe is right here. So back to my flight plan, no, progress page right here. So 164 to go, and of course normally this plane will descend automatically, or when we push the button. So our it's 18 nautical miles to go before we reach our top of descent here, and at that point we need to push the button, and then we descend. That's something that I prefer in the 737. It just descend automatically once you put your numbers lower, and then after it will descend automatically. So when you fly in Europe, you see always more people, and they are disappearing again. But you see more people in Europe than when you fly in Africa or something. It's a long time ago that we flew the DC-3. In the meantime, there was already an update or two. No, we didn't fly it anymore. We started a world tour, but that was not really a success. At night my screen is full of traffic plates. Yeah. That's why I like that I can turn it off. Like this. I can turn it off. Before we could not do it. But now there is a mod that you can install, and you can turn it off just by one push of a button on your keyboard. So that is something that is very nice. Thank you for the maker of this mod. It's very useful. So now everything is turned off, and if I push the button, everything is there. So I like it. So we can see other players as well. So I have no AI traffic on, it's just all multiplayer. All what you see is multiplayer. Now I have no clue how many people that can be in one server. I have no clue. Would be nice to know. So less than 60 nautical miles to go for our top of descent. We just need to keep an eye on that. Because every time we forget that and we start to do something at the end. And we go right here. Normally I don't use that page here. So a runway, what was that? 24 I believe. And it's dry. METAR is 15 degrees, 1020 QNH. Wind is 313 knots. Aircraft config. Manual land. Flaps full. Alright. And then what we need to do then? Right, go away. We don't need that. And then Joe Valanta shows we have passed the top of descent, but little nav map is showing it ahead. Strange. Yeah, and on my plane it's still just more than 50 nautical miles to go. So it's actually just after Cobus, and I think that's the same as little nav map. Even little nav map is a little bit further away. So at 94 nautical miles away from our destination. And Volanta, where are we? How you see the top of descent on Volanta, because I never see that. It's not marked with me. Or maybe because we passed already. So we are still in Germany. And actually, I like the view here of this airplane. Last week or this week, someone asked me if this was worth buying this plane, and yeah, I just have one answer for it, and that's yes. That's very simple. Very simple, yes. And there is a big update coming for it, so even more interesting. And also remember, this is the first plane that the developer ever made for any sim. So it's a brand new developer, the first time, and he delivered this one, or the team delivered this one. at a lower price than all the rest, and fully functional with an EFB, with a nice interior, and everything is working into detail, even more than what we use, and even more is coming. So yeah, for the price I will buy it for sure. See screenshots. Screenshotsy. Alright, Mr. Screenshot. So Knight at Night at the gate. Thank you very much, Michael. He's flying what is that, the 787. And then we have by Disney.com fair use. Nice. Thanks, Joe. Pretty busy, as Knight at Night mentioned. Yes. Oh, now I see your plane with is that an elk or something? That animal? And David's a green plane. Where's the green plane? Everything is oh there. Yeah. I'm near to the bottom. A lovely shot here. Nice, nice, nice. Thank you for the screenshots. Very nice, very nice. Alright, we are almost there for our top of the descent, and now I stay here. Just on time. So 5 nautical miles to go, and then we start our top, our descent. So after 1 hour and 39 minutes of flying, we will start our top of descent, or our descent. We are at our top of descent. So then we are still 20 minutes for landing. Alright, there we go. Descending. With our FENIX A320. Nice clouds. There's a 747-800. Welcome. 40,000 feet. So it seems that people are testing out the updates. I didn't do that yet. I didn't know about the update. What was the update about it? What changed? I didn't know. But then I saw a message from GH77, and then I saw, okay, that is updated. So thank you GH77 for mentioning that in Discord. And I'll test out the 787 and stuff also, and we'll see what we can do. Now, I'm not familiar with the 787, never really spent time in it because it was not worth it, so I still need to learn that thing. And then if that is working well, maybe we can do some flights with the 787 as well, if I a bit more familiar with it, because it's too modern. And I think I will prefer, if I need to choose between the 787 and the A350, I will prefer the A350 to fly, because I think it will be easier for me to fly the A350 than the 787. to be honest. And then if the A330 comes out, of course, we know already the A330 is very similar than this one, so not a big difference. The A300, yeah, that's the same as the A310. Now I'm still struggling a bit with the A310 here and there. And then yeah, if the Fokkers are coming out, the F28. I'm not familiar with that one. When the RG is coming out, I think that will be not a big trouble, because most things we know. And then the Fokker 70 and 100. I think it's pretty similar to the RG or the 146. So let's see what else is coming out. I don't know what else is coming out. I think the 777 will be for next year. And for the rest, I don't know what is coming. There was also a 747 that came out, a tanker, but that is cancelled and cannot be sold anymore. Or you cannot buy it anymore, sorry. Alright, so let's prepare for our arrival. 29,000 feet. Auto brakes to medium. Brake fans on. Destination data. So we go to performance page. Next phase. Alright. And now we'll compare Navigraph. We have a issue. So we have a hard crosswind of 11 knots on runway 24, so it will be a difficult landing. Only 30 is optimal, but we keep 24 then. Alright, so that's a bummer. So normally we need to change actually our destination runway to 30. But I will not do that. Alright. So, it says 13 knots, that's correct. It says direction 300. Now, the direction, it says 240. That's correct. I don't know. Okay, it says 7 knots. I think it's 247 knots. 240 slash 7. Alright. Airport, where I can see more lights. Airports. The weather, alright. Wind, it says at 300 at 13 knots. Why it says that? Okay, so we use 300 at 13 knots then. Alright. QNH is 1020. That's correct. 1020, yeah, and then 15 degrees. Yes. 1020. So the data is just the same as nav graph. 15 degrees. And then do we have a barrel? Let me check on a nav graph. The barrel. So set open chart, approach runway 24, and that's ILS. And then we have the barrel of 1258. 1258. And there we go. And everything is in. Flight plan. Alright. Progress page. And we are done. Still above the clouds. 20,000 feet. Seems that we have the wind is changing all the time, so very weird. And Cat Night is right there, and Joe right there is didn't start his descent yet, but Night is going down faster than me. So we make like a S pattern. That Night hitting the clouds now. Alright. Let's see. There he is. He's just passed, just under us. No way. Don't. Alright. Lucky. Come in, I put my spare ribs in the oven. Ooh, alright, nice. Spare ribs. Can be nice. Very tasty. Okay, we have some, we were so lucky. Tonight, that was close, yeah. Almost, I lost it. Ooh. It will be a shame to lose it now. I don't know what happened, but so 1 hour and 48 minutes. So yeah, Knight is now completely in front of me because we lost some time. So just follow Knight at night. He's at 14,000 feet. We are at 16, almost 16. And we have the same plane, we have the same, everything the same, and still it is slower and faster than me. Kevin Daves at least didn't go to the main page, like wipe the game out. Yeah, I'm very lucky there. So now we will go into the clouds, guys. So I will put on the eyes on to make sure. Wing, engine, and there we go. No, you never know. Karin, like when you pushed back and you said no way when the game exit. Yeah, well, it's never a pleasant thing, but then I prefer when you push back, but not on the end of a stream, when you yeah, are going to land. So that's never a good thing, because then you can redo everything. Of course not today, because that will take a long time, but you need to redo the whole flight then.
Going to 127.48 Finnair 389er.
It's very weird,
Budakati approach
we are
Finnair
banking
389er
pretty hard.
11,600 feet.
It's like we are chasing a fighter. And now we go into the cloud. The cloud is already in. On V2. Don't see a thing anymore. You know, this is difficult flying. It's good that we are autopilot, because if you do that manual, you will lose all the orientation, and you really need to watch your instruments, otherwise you're lost. Let's see some views. We need more drag. Oh, are we below? Yes, we are below 10,000 feet. Alright, penalty points once again. Ah, come on. Do you have bad weather here? Let me see. Show me the map. Then WPA. One. Uh-oh. There's a lot of bad weather around. But not at our destination. Okay, we are clear. Airport will be clear, guys. Yeah. +1. Why you do that? Yeah, we have a bad place here, but I think the airport itself will be nice. Will be okay. Not nice. So I don't need my umbrella then. Well, this is the map, guys. I don't know what the brown means, but that's it. So yeah. So very weird, very terrifying. Hello. Don't look good. Okay, let's concentrate. One more turn. Go to 137. It's starting to rain. Flaps 2. Last turn. We overshoot it. Not good. Big time. We overshoot that one. Big time. Flaps 3. Speed brakes are still engaged. Alright. We can already go to flaps full. We turn the localizer on. And keep me up to speed. And then I put sky dolly on. Alright. So we overshoot this thing big time. 1:55, 3 minutes to go. We are flaps full. Okay. We have the localizer, so we need to go to the approach. A little bit late for that. Autopilot 2 on. And we are on the ILS. I forgot to set that. Only. So, glide slope catched.
Going to 127.48 Finnair tree
So
89er.
pretty bad weather.
Vodakati approach Finnair
Raining
389er,
heavily,
4,700
it
feet.
seems.
Finnair tree 89er.
So lights are on, I believe. I hope.
09er. Continue as planned.
Yes. Seatbelt sign on. Brake fans, auto brakes, all medium. Flaps full. 4,002 feet. Plane, no, Joe. Good, my plane needs a wash. Well, a good time for it. So we need to be at 4,000 feet. And we are at 4,000 feet. Alright. I don't see anything. What's the wind? 19 knots. It says 29 here. What says Navigraph?
2,500.
24. Yeah, we have that 11 knots like crosswind. So that's why the line is going not straight. $3,200. Right, going around. Alright. That's not looking promising.
Finnair tree 89er. You're leaving my airspace
So
radar
I will
set.
turn off his name for now, so I can see the airport, maybe. Maybe. I think this will be a disaster.
700.
Someone said you didn't do a go around lately. Well, I think it will be the moment, because we don't see a thing.
2,800 feet. Request flight
And it
following.
seems not that it's going to going better, so I think we will or land anyway, or have a auto land.
Squawk 4527 Finnair tree 89er.
We'll try. But there is a lot of wind, guys. 31 knots.
Radar contact 5 miles south.
Crosswind.
2,500 feet.
So you see the line is not going straight, so we will have a difficult landing, guys.
Roger Finnair
Joe, be
389er.
prepared for the landing, because it will not an easy one. (2,100 feet). We see an airport. I see something. It's like falling into it. Prepare for arrival, for impact. The plane puts his maybe I needed to lower my landing gear. I will get a penalty for that. Turn that thing off. Why is that? Turn off.
Too low. Terrain.
Turn off landing gear. I forgot that. Right, my plane.
100 above.
100,
Minimum.
50, 40, 30, 20, retard. 10, 5, retard.
Really? I like the Airbus, no, the Boeing more. Because it don't power up when you land on if you land on auto throttle. 339, yeah.
Retard.
Alright. So where am I? There's a taxiway to the left. So yeah, bad landing, but yeah, we had a big crosswind. The Trojan ball is on final. I will make space. Runway is vacated. Alright. A little short here. And then we go to Mr. Joe. Clear the runway and taxiway. Alright. I will speed up. Speed up, speed up, speed up. There we go. And then we turn the names on. There is Joe. Just on time. That's not. Alright. That's an early touchdown. But he made it. And he has the Rex livery. That's not correct. And we have Ignite at Night. And we have an ATR standing here in a pink color. And that's something we have an issue. What is Ignite at Night doing? He is landing like a helicopter. He's airborne again, and that will go a little bit wrong. Alright, he landed. So, we turn on our lights. Turn off this. Off. On. Okay. Anti-ice can come off. I could not see the runway. Well, at the end we could see it, but yeah, it was also a very hard wind from the side. So that was yeah. Actually, we were not able to have a decent landing here. Come on, because my mouse is on the other screen and I cannot turn. Request a taxi to the gate.
Cruising ground, FENIX A320 request taxi to the gate.
FENIX A320 taxi to gate 28 via taxiway Foxtrot.
Joe, I've been teaching Night at Night how to land. He's my best student.
Taxiing to gate 28 using
Yeah.
taxiway Foxtrot Delta
Well,
Cross runway 1.
it was not an easy
Lima 1 hotel
landing
FENIX
because
A320.
it was a bit extreme. Now, not so extreme as in a few weeks ago, a month ago, in Africa, that we had that we could land like a helicopter, and that was really extreme. But this is also very bad weather, and I think we needed to go for another runway, or we needed to go for another airport. So that was also why the the A380 landed at Brussels last week or last weekend. It needed to land at Charles de Gaulle in Paris, but because of the weather conditions there, it diverted to Brussels airport. Now at that time I was working, I could not go to catch it, so unfortunately. So that was the fourth time that an A380 landed here in Belgium. And Ignite Night, you still can laugh with it, so that's a good thing. Sometimes it is like this and nothing else, just like this, and you just need to accept it. Oh, I need to go that way. So of course we don't have the time to go to another airport. We cannot do that, otherwise it will be way too long. Now we are not professionals, and yeah, it's a bit challenging, because I was thinking to land on auto land, but hey, we have an opportunity to learn, and I don't want to waste that opportunity to have a more difficult landing. It's already difficult for me with the FENIX, but in these conditions it's even more difficult, and I don't have rudder pedals, so that makes it also more difficult. Now I will not say that if I had throttle pedals that everything will be fine. For sure not. Where do I need to go? Why are they playing with me? Alright, must take this way then. Come on, turn. So, but every landing that you do on autopilot, there's a wasted opportunity to learn. So that's why I decided actually to go over to manual. The first thing was we will land on autopilot, but I saw the runway, so it took over. So also Payware Airport, this one here in Prague. And I will show you immediately what it looks like. But first we need to have a parking spot here. Try to get this one. So it's 11:45 my local time. And we will stop here. And there we go. Parking brake set. Then we go to the lighthouse. Come on, zoom in. Strobe light off. Taxi light off. Beacon light off. And then we can also turn off our engines 1 and 2. Then we have the flight closed of New Sky. So we take a look at New Sky, and what will be that? We will have a lot of penalty points. So here it is. There we go. 7.45. We made an 8,264 profit, but off center line landing 9 meters 0.11. Long landing, yeah, 0.84. Great touchdown, really, 303. And then a late landing configuration, of course, expected that from my landing gear, and no beacon light for 86 seconds when required. Oh yeah, I forgot the beacon light, that's true. Alright, so but the biggest impact is actually this one, for my landing gear. I forgot that. I knew that that was coming, and then here long landing, yeah, because of the weather conditions. And tonight at least you are at the gate. Yes, that's good. So we are actually a little bit early, 13 minutes early, so that's good. That's within the margin, and we made a profit of 8,268. Good, good, good. All right, then we take the drone, and then we take around, we look around here at the airport. So that is Prague airport. Now it's a bit bad weather, but you can see how it looks. We have also something right here, also included. Looks nice. We have what is that? Czech Airlines. All right. And we have also cargo area. Skyport, MasterCard, all included. And then we try to go into the terminal. Seems to be modeled. There we go, as you can see. So all modeled. I love Prague. And we have another one right here. So inside it's modeled as well. So that's always nice to have. Not necessary, but nice. We have see how it looks here. Now it's a bit difficult with the speed of my drone cam. I'm not modeled. Here it is. Alright. Sorry for the pink plane. So there's somewhere an issue. So that will be a long time looking for it. We have another ATR here. Okay, so we go to the replay of the day, and then we finish here. So we stop recording and then we play. And there we have even the external power with us. Also the shocks. Nice. Well, something new. We take everything with us. Like, I cannot turn that off, huh? The shocks don't go away. There's a bit a weird sight. And Joe, that's great. Okay, now it disappeared, and now I think I have a dog in the cabin or something, because it's barking. So you can see that we a little bit going sideways, and even more and more. This was still on autopilot because it was trying to pull it right. That was it was doing, and then I took over immediately. I was too low. Kevin, I gotta head off. See you all on next Tuesday my time. Thanks for the stream and have a great weekend. Thank you very much, Kevin. Thanks for being here as always. Yeah, enjoy your weekend, and yeah, I hope your mother has some time for you during the weekend as well. And greetings to her. Look like this. Ooh. All right. Try to keep it right, but that was not really working out. And I did that. Luckily we didn't have a wing strike. And have a great sleep, Davey, and Joe, and a good day, Joe Trimble. Thank you very much, Kevin. Have a nice time, nice weekend, and yeah, enjoy. See you next week, mate. Yo, Subcompact, hello, hello, welcome to the stream. Hope you are doing fine, and thank you for joining. We just finished It was a very difficult landing. We had a lot of crosswind, bad weather, so yeah, actually we needed to go to another airport, but we didn't do that. Good night, bye Carvin Davis, and good night, hello, you subcompact, THROTTLE. See you next time, Carvin. Thanks for being here and teaching us more about New Zealand again.
Northeast of Rising 1,300 feet. QNH 30.15.
Roger, Finnair
And Carvin Davis, see you tonight. So this was our landing, so not good. Yeah. But it was a good learning process once again.
Prague approach Finnair 389er is type Airbus 2 miles northeast of Rising 1,500.
So here we see it from the inside.
Flight following.
Finnair 389er, Prague approach.
So this was still under autopilot, and now I took over, and then it goes worse.
15435 Finnair 389er.
Finnair 389er radar contact 1 mile northeast of Rising 1,200 feet. QNH 30.15.
Roger, Finnair 389er.
All right. Yeah, tonight, thank you for the stream, Davey. Have a nice weekend, and so thank you very much. Good night. Thanks for joining. Thanks for flying, and yeah, have a wonderful weekend too. So it was very nice to have you. Very nice to fly with you, and yeah, we all need to go to sleep. So good night. I got to go to sleep, mate. Yeah, of course it's almost 1 o'clock at your place. So yeah, it's almost 12. So thank you and enjoy your weekend. Good night. Also for all the all other pilots here, like Joe. Well, thank you for flying, mate. Have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful weekend, and thank you for flying. So next week we fly again. Then we start with the 737-600 then for Monday. I still need to make the screenshot. That will be for tomorrow, because I try to get in my bed as soon as possible. So Yusuf Compact, thanks for being here, mate. Yeah, unfortunately it's over for today, and but thank you to jump in, and hope to see you next time as well. So Carvin is already gone. Dirkster, if you are still here, have a great weekend as well, and see you next time. So and next week we have, yeah, Dirkster is still here. So good night, thank you very much, mate. And yeah, next week 737-600 on Monday, 146 on Tuesday, and then we have an 800 on Thursday, and A310 on Friday. So that is the planning for next week. THROTTLE, until next week, good night at night, happy flying and landings. So thank you very much, guys. And Dexter, you too have the message you over the weekend. Okay, no problem. You have to message me over the weekend, so no problem, mate. So I will catch your message anyway. Maybe I cannot always directly answer, but I will see it, mate. So guys, thanks for watching, and yeah, see you next time. Happy weekend for all. Enjoy, stay safe, and yeah, see you next week Monday. Bye bye. Thank you.